right, since when is socialism on the right? But he, and suddenly, he showed his true colors when he made a pact with Stalin, and they practically raped Poland, smashed it all to pieces, and the war was over. So in 1941, 42, they shipped me out. I went to Russia for a year. Mother was on her knees and begged them, please don't take my child. You already took my husband. And they drafted my brother when he was 15 and a half. And they wanted to send me to Russia. What do you want with her? Well, we need people to trace our ammunition and trains. Well, what did I know about ammunition trains? So they said, we're training you. A drawing board and these ticket tapes, because in those times we weren't sophisticated with computers and stuff. That's the old, as they say, the olden days. So they said, you get the drift of it. You just trace and see where the trains are. And they have to go all the way into Siberia and to reach the troops and stuff. And our guys are busy on the front in the war. So we need the ladies. And they pulled me out. My first year of college, they pulled me out and shipped me out to Russia. I wonder how many trains are still standing in Siberia waiting to be unloaded. I sent them. Shift was over at 1 o'clock at night, and I was walking home, and said, what happened? Oh, they gave me a gun. I had a little Mauser. They Germany lost. So of course, the newspapers were all winning. Oh man, were we winning? Germany was just on top, and oh my goodness, everybody else was winning. They lost planes and ships and people, and oh my gosh, and suddenly we were losing. And of course, I knew because I was tracing the trains. So I got home on the slow train again, and Mother was just beside herself, and I was just amazed. In Germany, you got 1 liter milk, and 6 liters of blue, and you had to stand in line for it, and 1 liter milk a week, and 1 pound of meat per person a month, and there was no calcium, no vitamins, not much to eat. I wound up weighing 86 pounds. So, of course, I'm short. It's sorely distributed, but I was also kind of, shall we say, weak. If you have nothing to eat, and then to top it off, these brown shirts, some of them used to be our neighbors. They would come to the door and they knock on the door. Oh, Mrs. Parkenburg, they said to my mother, we need to, have you any guns? And Mother says, yes, I do. I have 3. Well, could we see them? Mother said, why? What for? Well, we just have to see them, okay? Well, you don't argue with the brown uniform, okay? So she showed him the guns, and the guy pulls out a little notebook and starts scribbling. He says, what are you writing down? Oh, the numbers, he says. Just suppose somebody steals it, we can trace them. Oh, okay. Registration. Yeah. So a few months later, nothing like that. Oh, from Hamburg, do you have a minute? Or could we see your 2 guns? Ah, they tried to catch her. She said, what do you mean 2 guns? You know darn well I said 3. What do you think? I'm going to keep one and start a war? Mother just take any baloney. Like I said, the parents like I had, you're surprised I turned out different. So, they said, you know, we looked at them. Mother would bring them up and carry them like they were poisoned, you know. She was deadly afraid of guns. And then they said, you know, we will take them with us because you don't really need them. You're so safe in this country now. You're so safe. Nobody would dare touch you or attack you, or you can walk the streets and nobody would do a thing to you because the Führer is watching over you. Sure he is. We bet you he did. So they took the guns, but they said, well, you know, but we're giving you a receipt. So they gave a receipt for 3 guns. Now, you see, here's the thing. Somebody attacks you, threatens you, you just whip out that receipt and say, see this? That's what they anticipated. I mean, I don't know Hitler's, his education was nothing to brag about. And I don't know if he thought that everybody else was as stupid as he, and the brown shirts. Well, way in the beginning, as those people were running around in the street in their brown shirts and hiding each other, the German people were looking at each other and saying, that's the silent majority. They were saying, who are they? Oh, and then they were telling each other who they were. They said, you know, the best thing is ignore them. They go away. They didn't, did they? Nothing evil goes away. Nothing that you ignore. You know it's evil, you know it's bad, and you ignore it, and it'll go away. No. Did Pelosi go away yet? Or Waters, or Schumer. They're living on for their life, and now we have this other thing, this Mr. No Obama. He is coming back. He's making a comeback. And we are going to be silent. Not this kid. I'm going to speak up. It might cost me a busted car with all the stickers I have. But I don't care. I'm going to speak up. And people don't like it, well, they don't have to listen to it. But anyway, trust me. If people only knew what a wonderful country America is, the freedom, you can say what you want. Look at me, I'm laughing here and I don't get arrested. I don't have to look, are they coming after me? No. The freedom, the amendments right there, First Amendment, freedom to meet, to do whatever I want. I can, if I feel like it, I can go on the street and dance. Of course, people kick me for it, but I can. I won't get arrested, and I won't get put into a camp or anything like that. The freedom to worship. They don't know what they have because you never appreciate what you have. Now, I say you were born here and it was an accident because your mother could have been like so many evil people. That there was one man that really insulted me for being German, for speaking with an accent, for having the audacity to be outspoken. And I went right in his face, and he said, this thing about abortion, we're free, don't you feel free to be, I mean, isn't it to you that they curtail your freedom by telling you you can't have an abortion or, I don't know what he was saying. I mean, he just made me so angry. I got right into his face and I said, you know, if I were you, I'd go down on my knees and thank God that your mother didn't flush you down the toilet. I tell you, the God's honest truth, that man hasn't talked to me since. And I haven't either. And he moved away to Oregon. Good riddance. But he still makes his voice heard in the Daily Beat. Go figure. There we go again. Must be the train. there's so many Jewish people living here. They should be active. I don't know what they're trying to prove with that. I've seen them. We fed them. We would find out, oh, a train is leaving, and they have to change trains. So we would alert our whole street, and whatever we had in the house, we didn't have much, but boiled potatoes, milk, we water it down. Whatever we had in the house, we would run down, and I would go and say to the guard, do you mind if I, and he said, he reminded me so often, I think of that man, and I also think of Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. And he would say, I don't see anything, you know. God love him. And we were able to distribute some food because people were so grateful. And I mean, if we want to believe, we want to believe in God, we want to believe in the Bible, then we also have to believe that the Jewish people are God's chosen people. And we had neighbors, Jewish neighbors, and they were just fantastic people. Thank God they got away. Somehow they got to England, to Great Britain. I don't know how, and I didn't want to know. Just one day they said, don't be alarmed when we're missing, because we are, you know. And I said, I know, Schultz, I know nothing. You know. Now we give them away. And if a German was married to a Jewish person, they had to separate, because in Hitler's eyes, his stupid mind, they were, the race was not clean. So a German could not be married to any foreigner. You wouldn't see any, there used to be Chinese people with their silk, and would sell their silk by the yard or whatever, go from house to house. They all had to leave. There were no foreigners whatsoever. No other color, not even the Poles were frowned upon, because they were not of the German race. I don't know, everybody had to be blonde and blue-eyed eyes. Well, I didn't qualify. I got green eyes, and well, I was blonde. Yeah, I'm white now. I really qualify now. So then came this big thing. The war was over, and there was Stalin and Roosevelt and the other two, and they all sit and cut the pie in 4 pieces. So then we had, this is Germany, and we had 4 zones. One was one was an American zone, the Russian zone, the French zone, and the British zone. Of course, everybody tried to get you into the American zone. In the meantime, when the war ended, the Russians took Galicia away from the Poles. The Poles bitterly complained. They said, we won the war too. Okay, the Russians said, you can have Upper Silesia, my home, my province. So we had to get the heck out of there and not take one thing. Not a grip or a pocketbook or whatever you want to call it, just go. So there we were, refugees in our own country. And they want to talk about immigration now and refugees and stuff. I think we were the original refugees in our own country. Of course, people were there to which were not bombed out and burned down and all that. So they had to give one room to one of these refugees who had to got all cramped into this one room. It was pitiful. It was just this. So I know because I've been there and I've done that. And then these people are so dissatisfied with America. I always say, well, if you don't like it here, get the heck out. There are millions who would love that they give their IP to come into this country. And as far as I'm concerned, this is my country, my flag, my anthem, and you besmirch that and you got trouble with me. When I see those idiots taking a knee, I get so angry that I'm just inches away from busting my TV screen. So I finally gave up watching football. Yes. I think it's disrespectful, and I say, here are grown men acting like babies. They play. I mean, who can say, I play my game and I get paid for it? I mean, think about that. And those idiots, they kneel because one of them, I don't know what, he's going to be forever and ever and ever a slave that has millions and millions of dollars. He's playing what he loves to play and he's getting paid for it. And yet he does not like it and he's down on his knee. If he was on his knees in worship, more power to him, but he isn't. And yet, I have a grandson who is a very, very great patriot, and he said to me, Oma, I know I fought. He fought in Iraq for 2.5 years, and he says, but you know something? We fought for freedom. We fought that you can't do that. And I said, well, why should it? Then I don't comprehend it. To me, it's against the law. To me, you wouldn't have that freedom. I always say, just like God gives us free will. If I were God, you wouldn't have free will. So just thank God I'm not God. And here I look at this thing. They have all the, my gosh. And then people come to watch those idiots. I don't comprehend that. I really don't understand what the people want. If they would only a few days of wartime, of a dictatorship, when they are told what to do and you don't do this and you cannot do, you can't. Now somebody says to me, no, you can't do this. I say, oh yeah, says who? You Hitler? Because I can't do anything if it's not against the law. But this is what it is. It's freedom. I cannot describe how happy I am to be in this country. I wouldn't miss voting. When I speak to the young kids, to the students, to the high schools and all, I say, as soon as you turn 18, register and vote. It is your duty. It's what our forefathers, what your fathers or parents, because women go to war too, what they fought for, to give you the privilege because to be an American is not a right. It is a privilege. And I wish they would only understand, and all those ill content, if they don't love this country, all right, heck out and make room. And I'll be forever grateful to my husband, and God rest his soul. The Lord called him home 15 years ago in November, and I miss him every day, and I cry for him every day, and I fix him coffee every day. I do, I really do, because I don't want to acknowledge that he's gone. To me, he's still here. So that's just me. But I am very grateful to him that I am here. And he had to come from heaven. That's I always say to students, how did you meet your husband? Well, I said, he came from heaven. Oh, sure he did. Well, yes, he was shot down. And I rescued him, and I saw to it that he got back to his squadron in Great Britain, and he came back. Took 3 years, but he came back. So that's love and devotion. So now I'm all alone, but I have 2 wonderful daughters. One came all the way from Kennewick to hear me today. And I thank you very much for your wonderful attention and for having me and for permitting me to address you.
Thank you.
You know, I just met you, but I love you. If I wasn't married, you could make coffee for me. You know, the thing is that we have to remember where it is that we came from and what other people suffered. You know, we know that if we forget history, we are doomed to repeat it. And can I just pray over you real quick? Would you be okay with that? Can I pray for you?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say no. Father, we love you so much, and I thank you so much for Margarete. I thank you for an opportunity to meet her, hear her heart, to know that the suffering that she went through, to come and tell us that we ought not do the same, that we have the right to stand up and to speak. I pray that you would bless her. I pray that you would give her a microphone and a place to speak everywhere she goes, to say that our country needs to turn its heart and mind to God, because if we don't, we'll suffer a price. Thank you again, Jesus. Amen.